Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to do a voiceover on my recent sort of training footage and put it all together and give you a bit of information as to what's going on. So here I'm warming up for a lower body day, starting always with some form of leg raise. Reason I like to do this is because it's a dynamic movement that we're going into. So we're going into a squat. We want to warm up in a way that's powerful and dynamic. We don't want to be more stretchy than we need to be. So by doing this, we're getting blood flow and we're warming up adequately and meeting the requirements of the movement. So we're squatting, so we're going to do dynamic lower body movements in order to warm up. So here you can see me stretching one side and then going to the other. This is mimicking the bottom of the squat. So I'm trying to feel how it sort of feels in the bottom of the squat. Get sort of some blood flow to my adductors and really squeeze so that I'm in my head I'm already thinking, okay, heels down, heels down, heels down, and I'm promoting that cue in my head. So keeping heels down throughout those warm-ups. This is just a warm-up set from the side. You can see I have my hips tuck at the bottom, and that's something that I'm not too sure as to whether I should be fixing or not. It just feels comfy. So here is a day with a set of 4 at, I believe that is 157 kilos, 157.5 kilos for a set of 4. And on this day, these were moving well, and you can see by my 3rd rep, I actually have a little bit of a smile on my face. I tend to know during my first set as to whether the remaining sets are going to go well, and this day I knew that it was going to be a good day. So there we go, finishing that last rep, pretty happy, wrapped it, boom. Here is another day, so different clothing. I seem to always wear the compression leggings though. They seem to help on my lower body days, just in terms of they just feel tight and they just feel nice. So here we go, a little bit of a different angle, and this was a 4x6 at 155, I believe. This day was particularly tough because I had a little bit of a head cold, and I'm a bitch when it comes to having a cold. I moan like hell, so I hardly ever get ill, and if I do, then I moan like hell. It just made it really difficult to brace, and as you can see, my face looks like particularly unattractive on that last rep. And here we go, I was just gassed. Breathing was really hard, and the weight just felt heavy, so I think a deload is coming soon. Here was back to the day which you saw previously, and this was a hip thrust PR at 180 kilos for 3 reps. I was pretty happy with this. I thought I'd only get it for 1, and it came up for 3 with relative ease, and I was pretty happy with that. So, moving on completely to a upper body day, and this was chest and arms, which leads me into my conversation as to what is my training split at the moment. So at the moment I am on a 3-day sort of rolling cycle of back and delts, chest and arms, lower body, repeat. Different rep ranges on every single day. There's 3 sets of rep ranges, so usually it's like a 3x9 on the main movement. Sorry, trying to do this in one take. 3x9, a 4x6, and a 5x4. Those are the sort of the rep ranges for the compounds, and they just change. So it just keep on going in a rolling cycle. So eventually I'll hit that rep range again, but I'll be a bit fresher because I've had the other work, so hypertrophy and strength. It's quite difficult combining both, and I have sort of played about with targeting just a strength program and then leaving hypertrophy for like another block. So like I'd do a sort of a 5-week, 6-week phase of hypertrophy training and then switch to strength. But I just got bored. I just don't like training that way. I prefer to have both. I prefer the challenge. It is difficult to manage, and sometimes I do think that I need to take more rest than I currently take, but I'm just going to keep on going because I love my training, and that's, you know, if I don't train, then I don't know what I'm doing with myself, to be honest. I love training, so I'm just going to keep on training regardless of what's optimal, although I am progressing pretty fast. So here we are. That was the Morris Fly with a foam roller on the back seat. There you can see me taking it away. But reason I did that, I'll tell you, is I saw on a video of Ben Pakulski, that's pronounced right, I saw him do flies on a bench with a sort of curvature to it. So I thought I could recreate that with a foam roller, and it worked well. What it gives you is a much deeper scapular retraction, so you're allowed to stretch your upper pec a lot more with that extra bit of sort of padding on the bench. Try it and tell me what you think, because I think it works hella good. Here we are with some half natty bicep curls. Definitely happy with how my biceps, well, arms in general, are progressing. I think they've just been definitely getting bigger and thicker. Frequency for arms is normally about 2 to 3 times per week, with a main focus on these two, barbell curls and close grip bench press. They're just movements that I enjoy. They're not, you know, they're basic, and you can progress quite easily with them, so you can add weight to the bar and know that your form is either slipping up or, you know, staying good, effectively. Here we are with another one of my favourite sort of higher rep bicep movements. So I tend to go for the lower rep range with the barbell curl and the close grip bench press, and then I move on and I sort of do the higher rep stuff with you know, hammer curls, cable movements, and this has been one of my favourites so far. It's been the seated hammer curl with dumbbells, and just really trying to squeeze them up, you know, get the blood flow and get a good pump, especially when you're in a vest as revealing as this. You need some sort of pump, otherwise you look like well, don't even lift. Here we are finishing triceps with one of my favourite movements, a cable overhead extension. I actually sort of got this movement from my friend Steve Hall. He put up something a long time ago, and he was like, you need to, if you want to grow your triceps, you need to start doing over the head movements and stop pressing down. I was doing a lot of press downs at that point, and I just recently involved or included some over the head work. I think I started with kettlebells and then moved to cables, and he's right, it definitely works and I'm enjoying it. So that's, obviously I've run over the footage a little bit now, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything you'd actually like to see on the channel, and I can definitely bring it out for you guys. I'm trying to aim for a once per week frequency with the videos so that I can guarantee that one comes out. So Thursday is usually my day away from personal training. So I will try and get a video out every Thursday. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or any more information about me that you'd like to know. And as per usual, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.